shit. Yeah, baby, come on. This is one of my favorite rooms. I love this. This is the exact same lighting setup that I use for all of my films. So I'm tall. We'll get that shit out of the way first. How tall you ask? Too tall. That's how I'm tall. Number two. All the regular questions. How's the weather up there? It's good. It's better. It's cleaner. It's less crowded. You play basketball? Of course I play basketball. I went into the All-Stars way too early. I got kicked off the Lakers for being too good. I had to travel with the Globetrotters for a while. You know this is bullshit. I'm white. Just because I'm tall doesn't mean I can jump. Let's see, what are the other ones? Jolly Green Giant. All right, I only get that from stupid people. I'm sorry, it's true. Jolly Green Giant. Fee, fi, fo, fum. That's gibberish. You're just talking gibberish at me. And it's forced to rhyme with Englishman. It doesn't even rhyme. But why is he looking for an Englishman? Where the fuck is the giant from? Right? Why does he always have a British accent then? Shouldn't he be like, I don't know, German? It's England's natural predator, I think. I'm so tall, I'm a fucking location. Look at a crowd, they're like, let's meet at that guy. Let's meet at that fucking guy. A big stupid face floating above the crowd. Let's meet at him. When you're tall, you do tall guy shit. First of all, you choose the car you're gonna buy on whether or not you can fucking fit. You play limbo in the shower, and if you go through a doorway on an upstep, you become retarded for a full 3 minutes. I also like to fuck with people. I once rented out a place in a midget colony. And so every day I play Godzilla. I'd get up in the morning and I'd crush their houses. That last part is I had halitosis. More effective than you think. Or I'd play the Hobbit. Right? That's where I'd be Gandalf. Gandalf the Grey. Come here, little hobbit. And now I will use my superhuman size and strength to force myself upon you. And there's nothing you can do about. Where'd you go? Who gave you that fucking ring? Oh, well. Time to find another hobbit to fuck. Thief. I also like to dress up like Abraham Lincoln and then walk into like Quickie Marts and buy 4 scores. I know how stupid that is. I'm gonna get rid of it, but I'm going to. Oh, but did you know that 4 score is a very clever way to say 420? It's true, that's what it means, 420. That's right, that's how I know that Abraham Lincoln was a stoner. He's getting high and free and enslaved. Oh shit, man, you mean they're not getting paid all this time? That's a bummer. That's a bummer, man. Oh, I forgot to mention, in my mind, Abraham Lincoln sounds like Tommy Chong. We should do something about that shit, man. 420 and several years ago, our grandfathers gave birth to this continent, man. That's how it goes. I was watching daytime television the other day, and first of all, the only reason I was watching daytime television is because the only other thing on was Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Yeah, okay, you know what this is about, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather watch Jerry Springer ruin America. I'd rather watch Connery steal money from black people. Misa got your piece! Misa bring down the property value of the whole franchise. Misa get George Lucas fired. And that shit's racist too. That's why. Misa Jamaican retard for you to laugh at. Misa clown for the white man. Dance, dark, dance. I told that to my lady the other day, and she's like, well, Jamaican retards are funny. She's really hilarious. Also, that didn't actually, I'm going to share something new, it's not kind of off the cuff, but I did that joke a couple weeks ago at Boomers, and it did not go very well. before me that had cerebral palsy. I mean, he was good. He was really good. And I came up and I started talking about, you know, the mentally handicapped, and they turned off. And it's funny, that kind of followed me from Evil Dead. There was a stigma that I was insensitive to the mentally handicapped. And here's why. Okay, so incident number one. Yes! You know what I'm talking about. He knows the story. I'm gonna tell him. All right. So we were at meet and greet, and like a mentally handicapped person started doing the dances from our show, like. And I thought that he was making fun of us, right? And so on the way back to the green room, I'm like, how about that tarded guy, right? They're like, dude, he's really handicapped. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I totally didn't, but. And then like 2 days later, we're at a bar and we're talking about our old director, and I'm like, that guy's a fucking T-Rex. And they're like, what does that mean? I'm like, oh, and just really nonchalantly, you know how retarded people look like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park? That didn't go over well. And then the very next day, we're at the Miracle League, which is the place where you play baseball with handicapped people. And it's a very good thing. But I go there, and I'm dressed roughly like this to play baseball. I'm like, oh, I'm ready. I look down, I'm like, oh man, I wore loafers. I'm retarded. Dude, really? Fucking. So yeah, I guess I hate the mentally handicapped. Anyway, so I don't know what's worse. Jar Jar Jamaican retard Pinks, or Anakin's shit mother. And anybody that's like, why is she so shitty? Hasn't been paying attention. Because what kind of unfit mother lets their 10-year-old compete in a death race? The shit's blowing up all around them. The sand people are taking pot shots at him. Good work, Andy. Next week we're going to put you in the Hunger Games. I'm trying to kill that kid. Okay, all right. So the kid makes it through the Hunger Games. Makes it through the death race. He can build robots. He's a genius. He's obviously a genius kid. So do you keep him around? Maybe make some money off of him? Oh, you send him away to live with strangers from a space religion. A priest and an altar boy from the sky. Give us the boy. We'll give him robes and a shitty haircut. And then we'll pray. And then, every evening, we get two very magical things. Jesus juice and fucked by a bearded zealot. That's right. Don't worry, we'll use the force. We're gonna have to use a lot of force because he's 10. Oh! Better than life. But that's how we became Darth Vader. It turned out bad. That's exactly how Hitler was made. You guys all know the story of Hitler, right? You know, well, he's on his way to art class, and then spaceship comes down, he gets communion fucked by Qui-Gon Jinn. That's exactly what happened. I saw it on the History Channel. It has to be. Let's see. So I do, in case you haven't noticed, I do a lot of what my ex-wife called fucking voices. It's true. Well, it was warranted because I would mess with her with it, like I'd be really inappropriate, like someone from The Simpsons, and I'd walk up behind her, really uncomfortable, and be like, "My mommy burns symbols into my hand when I touch my special note." I'm finally drunk enough to drive. Or she'd come home from a long day at work, and she worked in a call center, so we're talking hard time. A hard time at a call center. She'd come home, and I'd hit her with like Kermit the Frog doing 9 Inch Nails. I'm going to fuck you like an animal. Or she'd want me to watch one of her Disney movies. So I'd show her what Mickey Mouse was like off stage, you know, behind the scenes Mickey Mouse. You're like, I've been doing this shit for 100 fucking years. Get out of my face or I'll kick you in the cock. Kick a square into the cock. Bring me bourbon and a hooker. I'll be in my trailer, because that's what the coke is. Fuck you, that's the best Mickey Mouse in town. I rest my laurels on that. Okay, I'll make up with a droopy dog knifing drifter. Back up, motherfucker. Now you got a sweet thing. But my favorite was always, This week on Scooby-Doo, the gang meets Tommy Chong. Like man in my high school. Raggy? Wow, man. That's the most acid I ever saw a dog take, man. There's 2 green vans. Like it smells like the Mystery Machine, but everything's tie-dye. Far out. They go to the spooky abandoned carnival. Like, so it's a ghost! Hey man, that's not a ghost, that's a piece of tissue paper and a... Oh shit, no wait, that is a ghost. Run! Hey, get him, Scoob! Fuck off! Like, would you do it for a Scooby snack? Hey man, fuck that, how about a doobie snack? I just rolled a Maui Wowie Scooby Dooby, man. Okay. Dooby dooby doo! Catches the ghost and shit. See, man, I told you. That's not a ghost, he just looks dead. That's Christopher Walken, man. That's right, boys. I got away with it too, if it weren't for you. Kids. Call off your bear! Dog's a monster, what do you put in those Scooby snacks? Like mostly other dogs and angel dust. I'm God here. Alright, let's see, so Lex Luthor's president. Oh shit, I mean Donald Trump. I always mix that up. Oh, here we go. Alright, Donald Trump is so orange.
How orange is he?
Donald Trump is so orange, he doesn't rhyme with anything. Okay. Alright, oh, by the way, sweet, on that subject, you guys know that old joke about jacking off and eating Cheetos turning your dick orange? Well, that activity is now called the Donald Trump. That's what it's called now. Just a stiff orange dick with terrible hair. Oh, we need to talk about that hair. Like, as a nation, we need to talk about that hair. Something's wrong there. Like, that's a genuine disconnect from reality. If I was in a situation where I got to interview Donald Trump and I could only ask him one question, it would have to be about the hair. It's just such a weird thing. Be like, is that a wig? Are you trying to start a trend? Is it windy? Is it always windy? I feel sorry for Melania. The good thing is, though, she doesn't have to do much work anymore because all the blowjobs got shipped to China. All right, one more political joke and then I'll get off it. But this one's real, guys, really think about this. So, let's go down the list. He's a reality star. He got big on his parents' money. He says crazy, outrageous shit. He's sexually inappropriate, and he's great at name branding. When you think about it, there's not a big difference between electing Donald Trump and electing Paris Hilton. Or as my friends call her, hepatitis B. The only real difference is, I hear she's pretty good at business. Okay, I'll get off the subject. So Lex Luthor's president. Damn it, I did it again. They're the same person to me. He's president, and then you know who took over his show, The Apprentice? Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's right. That's reality television. How the mighty have fallen, right? I'm doing reality television. I'm doing video game ads, and I'm married to a skeleton. Everything is out of this business. So he's talking about getting back into politics, which is cool. I guess he figured that if Donald Trump could be president, literally anybody can. At least I have some experience. That's a slogan for his campaign. At least I have some experience. No, what they're doing is they're putting together a campaign to amend the Constitution so that he's allowed to run for president. It's called the Amend for Arnold campaign. Amend for Arnold! That's why he's associating himself with political figures and stuff. Do you guys remember when he was governor of California? I was living in California. That shit was surreal. He kept going after the Native Americans. You guys remember that? It was weird. It's time for them to pay their fair share. What he wanted was for them to pay taxes on the casinos, right? But the only problem is that's sovereign land. That was like 100 years ago. The point of a reservation is you give them a shitty piece of land and you leave them the fuck alone. You don't leave them alone until you can make a profit. They're taking advantage of us. But we've always been so good to the Indians. Now the natives are warning their children at night, be sure to do your homework. Because Terminator is coming for our money. It's time for you to pay your fair share. I think we have paid enough. But if you became president, everybody would have a Schwarzenegger impression again. That'd be cool. You guys, my favorite Schwarzenegger impression, I don't know if you heard it, is Conan O'Brien's Schwarzenegger impression. So he just goes, this is the craziest thing. And people are like, well, he's not really doing an impression, he's just doing sounds. But what they don't know is that he's not doing an impression of Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's doing an impression of the monster that lives inside of him. It's trying to get out. Every time he works out, he gets a little closer. Did you guys see the Expendables?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great movie. It was good to see all those action stars together in a movie. But they didn't really address the elephant in the room, which is you can't fucking understand these people. Especially Schwarzenegger and Stallone. Like one of them had like a stroke in his face, and the other one was raised by an SS officer. So they sound fucking weird. And they never mentioned it, and I wanted to see a scene where they talked about that, like, everybody get down! Yeah, that's right, everybody sit down. Look, there's no chairs here. I said, everybody get down. I can't understand you. Could you speak up a little bit in mumbling? Talking to my goodie! What? They give up and just start throwing catchphrases back and forth at each other. Stay here, I'll be back. I'm your worst nightmare. It's not a Puma. I am the law. It's time for the Indians to pay their fish. It's going. And then Schwarzenegger just starts groping people on set. Crab, how you doing? Slap, it's nice to meet you. Honk, honk, I'm in for Arnold. That's my new slogan. Put it on your bumper sticker. Honk, honk, I'm in for Arnold. You guys remember he was groping. He got caught groping, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, as a governor, he was Governor Groper. It was the thing to do at the time too. Like everybody got caught. Like he got caught. Then Bill Clinton immediately after that got caught groping, and then Bill Cosby got caught groping. Cosby took that shit to the next level, didn't he?
Yeah, the Cowbell.
He became a rapist. Right? Yeah. I guess he always was a rapist. You know, just doing it for like 30-some years. No one's talking about it. He raped like 40 women. That's a rape monster. You can't rape 40 women? That's excessive. I'm going to say that's too much rape. I always knew there was something up with Cosby though, because he's just too squeaky clean. Although honestly, I didn't think it would be like sexual. I thought, well, looking at him, he looks like a raging alcoholic, just like a violent drunk. Tell me, okay, he's got the swagger and the head bob and all that. Tell me you couldn't see him just, get your pudding pops the fuck out of my face. I gotta beat a man to death with a tire iron. By the way, I've been doing that bit for a long time, and but now it's a thing among my friends to go all Cosby on someone. Like if you go all nuts on someone, you're now going Cosby on them because of that rage. Like, get out of my faces, bitches! I'll create a bio knife and cut your face off. No! I know you're waiting for the no! I don't know who the hell came up with the doll, but it certainly wasn't Cosby. But, you know who I always expected of being inappropriate? Sean Connery. He looks pervy, right? Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Pervy's got deep eyes, you know. But he's 007. I think he could get away with it. I think he's sly enough to get away with it. Okay, so Cosby's just hanging out, hand on the stool. What's my hand doing on your chair? Oh, I apologize. My, don't we have a firm set of haunches? Do you exercise? He's in a movie theater, like next to pleasure. In a movie theater next to a woman. I'm gonna keep using the taxi over here.
That's a good photo.
Excuse me, miss. Have you ever heard of the popcorn trick?
No, I haven't.
Well then, go ahead and reach in and grab a handful of corn.
Okay.
No, reach all the way to the bottom.
Bottom of what?
There's a hidden surprise.
Oh!
It's my penis! Ha ha! And now to the titty bar! that's kind of a fetish thing, the groping stuff. I'm cool with fetishes. They keep things spicy, they keep things interesting. I do have some health concerns about a couple of them, though. Like, I mean, obviously the 2 girls, 1 cup stuff, that's not sanitary. It's staph infection or something. But like even the subtler ones, like foot fetish. Right? I'm not against the foot fetish, but I worry about how sanitary it is, basically. Like, what's the spore transfer rate from foot to mouth? Am I gonna get hoof and mouth disease? Like, what if she's got athlete's foot? Am I gonna get athlete's tongue? Am I gonna need, here you go. Am I gonna need John Madden to pitch a product at me? Hey folks, John Madden here. Do you suffer from athlete's tongue? Do you suffer from the itching and burning of mouth blisters because your gothic girlfriend wears comment? Boom! No tough acting, tongue acting. Don't lick toes without it. That's right, new tongue acting available at Rite Aid, Walgreens, and other fine retailers. Brought to you by the Arnold Schwarzenegger Constitutional Amendment Campaign. And then so right at the end, I left a bit out because most of you guys have already heard it, the Keanu Reeves thing. Do it anyway! Okay, so I'll just start right at the beginning. You guys happy about legal weed? Yeah! I'm taking my guy. Hold on, this is a fucking slaughter. It's like a lizard in the desert. I'm just like pouring sweat the whole time. Alright, you guys happy about legal weed? Alright, cool. I'm just surprised. I'm surprised it took so long for it to go down, you know? Especially with California. Because California is like the home of the weed, you know what I mean? They have Humboldt County, they got Hollywood. Like, Hollywood runs on weed. Like, without weed, half the industry's gone. Like, no more James Franco, Eminem, like the whole rap industry, that's gone. That never happened. Jazz also, that's gone. Keanu Reeves, right? Without weed, I don't think Keanu Reeves would have ever been born. I think he's half weed. He's a human cannabis hybrid. Here's Keanu in every movie. Whoa. He's got the same vocabulary as Little John. What? Yeah. What? Yeah. What? Okay. Actually, I have a theory about Keanu Reeves that maybe he's not high all the time. Did you guys see The Matrix or like Johnny Mnemonic? Did you guys see Johnny Mnemonic? Yeah. All right. So in those movies, he's got a hole in his head for, you know, phone ports and computer jacks, things like that. I think that hole's really there. He has a hole into his brain, and Hollywood just makes use of it. That's right. Back in the early 90s, I drilled into the back of my head chasing the perfect high. I don't get headaches anymore. I watch a show where Keanu Reeves just stands around with a stupid look on his face and asks a bunch of questions. You can get someone good to host it, someone with a good voice, like Morgan Freeman, right? Here's how it goes. Few people know that apart from being a powerful force in Hollywood, actor Keanu Reeves considers himself to be a bit of a philosopher. I'm Morgan Freeman. I'm a 17-year-old black man with chocolate chips on his face. And I'd like you to join me for a brief look into the mind of Hollywood legend Keanu Reeves. Philosophizing with Keanu Reeves. If an Asian salad is made in America, is it an Asian American salad? Do fish drown? Whoa. Where's my chapstick? What the fuck? How the fuck do flamingos sit down? Where is Carmen Sandiego? I've been looking for her since I was a kid. He keeps taking my chapstick, damn it. Can you choke a giraffe? What about a clothesline? Yeah. Knock that motherfucker out. I've been literate for 3 years now. I had like 14 fucking chapsticks. How do phones work? Are you eating them? Is somebody eating them? Fuck! Where am I? Philosophizing with Keanu Reeves. I'll finish it up with something here. I actually have to use this goddamn thing. It's gonna be.
problematic here.
All right, there we go. So I have a story about this also. You know the story, I don't play guitar. I used to have, I do a bunch of shitty parody songs, and I used to have an accompanist that would play the guitar for me. But he became a vice president for Wells Fargo. So for some reason, he doesn't want to go out with me anymore. Stupid fucking family. Alright, so this is a true story. He's not here, but I'm going to dedicate this to Balls Out Rock. Alright, this is a true story about me and my Lola. You can't really hear the guitar because, you shouldn't. Out in the West Hollywood bar, the El Paso, I fell in love with what I thought was a girl. Her name was Lola, and she's a transvestite. She has a penis and 2 hairy balls. She took her beef and her bag in her butthole. Wait until 9 and work sunset and vibe. She would give HJs and BJs and CJs, and everyone there had a wonderful time. But then her tongue fell out of her trunk, and I wasn't playing that game. She wasn't caring and no one was staring, so I said a mouth is a mouth all the same, and we ran to the bathroom with me and my almost girl Lola, panting and sweating and carrying on. We could be married until Trump repeals it. Actually, it'll probably be Mike Pence that wrote it. At least until my Lola's penis is gone.
She looks awesome.
Sorry. I love you, baby. I love you. If I stay up here any longer, I'm gonna fucking pass out, so.
Oh, 10:36, perfect. 10:36. I guess that's the show, mother truckers. You need embers? There it is. 5. That's up for a treat. Come on, JT, give us a dance. My son. What's up, my man?
Hey, walk on the street looking for a girl to meet. One might not notice me. She's wearing that rosary. Which means your rosary? Not here, not hosiery. Never hear it in groceries. This is how it's supposed to be. Now those is home with me. Get rid of the most of me. Not wearing that rosary, but walking in hosiery. Da 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 da. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, 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 hoes. It's about them hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes, hoes, hoes. It's about them hoes. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Thank you, you guys are awesome.
This song, it needs a little work, my
What's
friend.
that? What's going on here? Come on. It's not bad, man. What's the deal?
I don't know, you need to do something here. I don't know, you need to bring it up to the next level, baby.
Hey, you don't like this?
Is this thing working? I want people to to hear me. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
it's work, baby.
You look like Christopher Walken.
Yeah, that's
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me, baby.
Yeah, that's
It's a
me.
pleasure to
That's
meet
me
you.
too.
You got comedy gold here. It's
Okay.
wonderful. The only problem is it needs a little something, a little more pizzazz.
This is my showstopper. What's going on, bro?
For sure. And you can go to the next level, baby. But you know what you need?
What do I need?
You need some cowbell.
Cowbell?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nothing will take this song up to the next level like cowbell, baby.
Cowbell, man. This is crazy. And then if I even use the damn thing, where the hell am I going to find a cowbell right now?
It's funny you should mention that. I happen to have a cowbell.
Wow. That's a first. You got a cowbell.
I got a cowbell. How about we try your song
All right, we'll do it.
about the hose,
Okay.
and I throw some cow into it.
All right, we'll try it.
So
It's about the hoes. It's about the hoes. It's about the hoes. It's about the hoes.
that's magic.
Oh my God. Hey, listen, Chris, I've seen your SNL skit, and you can't just like go in these random clubs and just sing your song advice to people with this cowbell like it's some sort of musical duct tape. You know, you can't just fix everything. It's
I put my
amazing.
pants on one leg at a time like you. The only difference is, when my pants are on, I make gold records.
Really? Oh my God, what's this song? Oh my God. Thank you, Christopher.